Lighting candles allows us to see more clearly. It's the possibility to envision positivity, to see hope, the capacity to believe that something is possible. The essence of Judaism is there's something more than meets the eye. If you know that your loved one had to go on an important trip overseas, what if you were told that you could write to them and even send them packages, but that they couldn't respond, but they really appreciate your communication? Would you be okay with that? Know that where they are, every time you pray, you are sending a letter, and every time you do an act of kindness in their merit, you are sending them a package. Souls can't make the world a better place, but we act as their hands and feet, and that is their greatest pleasure. At the end of the book of Breshit, Yaakov and Yosef's life draws to an end. Yaakov lived 34 years with Yosef, and the name Yosef is written 34 times in the Parsha of Vayechi, which is also Gematria 34. Yaakov blesses Yosef's children, Ephraim and Manasseh, with the blessing we use till this day to bless our sons on Friday night. After blessing all his children, he is brought back to Ma'arat HaMachpelah to be buried with his ancestors. When Yaakov dies, the brothers are worried that Yosef will now take revenge. They come to Yosef and say, "Dad commanded us to tell you, please forgive us." In Hebrew, it's ana sana. It's a palindrome. It's like vinatnu. If you give, you really get. The Torah is teaching us, if you forgive others, you will be forgiven. If you are not strict with others, Hashem will not be strict with you. Yosef taught us to forgive the unforgivable, that I can show up today with the tools Hashem has given me. Hineni, here I am. There's never a day that's not meant to be my day. As we say in Hallel, Zeh Hayom Asa Hashem, Nagila v'nismecha bo. This is the day Hashem has made. Let us rejoice and be glad on it. But Rashi tells us that Yaakov never died. The Gemara in Yevamot teaches, when a deceased Torah scholar's words are repeated in this world, his lips move in the grave, as if he were still alive. The deceased is brought back to life, and his legacy continues. It's as if he's still alive. That's Jewish history. Crazy, miraculous things happen. The word chaotic means unrealistic and impractical, irrationally idealistic and hopeful, and that's us. It's from a book called Don Quixote by Cervantes. It's about a crazy guy that was fighting dragons to rescue a damsel in distress. Is he a fool, or is the world a fool for not seeing what he sees? And that's very Jewish. He's the only one that sees the truth. There's a theory that Cervantes was a crypto-Jew, and the book was made into a musical, and one of the songs is "To Dream the Impossible Dream." The writer was Jewish. What can be a more Jewish idea? To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. We, the Jewish people, are chaotic. We have an absurdly optimistic, irrationally positive view on life that makes no sense. But we are here, so we are proof that it works. We are going to tap into what our ancestors tapped into, whether it's through a Parsha class, through Tehillim, through studying the prophets. The possibilities are endless. Go learn some Torah and get realigned with the possible dream.